Hello everyone, welcome back to Slush Code Universal Tutors. This is Common Entrance Maths Lesson 23. Today we are entering the world of buying and selling. We are learning about profits, loss and discounts. Don't worry, it's easier than it sounds. Let's get started. Now first of all, let's understand cost price. Cost price is simply the amount you pay to buy something. Any amount you spend to buy any item, that's what cost price means. For example, if you buy a bag for 5,000 naira, the cost price is 5,000 naira. We usually write cost price as CP. In this context, it is cost price and not the commissioner of police, right? Next is selling price. This is the amount you sell any item for. If you bought the bag for 5,000 naira and sold it for 6,000 naira, your selling price is 6,000 naira. We write selling price as SP. Okay? Now let's talk about profits. If you sell an item for more than you bought it for, you've made a profit. The formula is simple. Profit is equal to SP minus CP. That's selling price minus cost price. I hope you understand that. Let's use our bag for example. You bought it for 5,000 naira. You sold it for 6,000 naira. So we subtract the cost price from the selling price. And the cost price is 5,000. The selling price is 6,000. So 6,000 minus 5,000 equals 1,000. Your profit is 1,000 naira. Congratulations! Your imaginary business is already making money. But what happens if you sell something for less than you bought it? That's called a loss. The formula is loss equal to CP minus SP. You know why it's reversed? Because the cost price will now be greater than the selling price because you sold it for less than you bought it, right? Suppose you bought a school bag for 8,000 naira but sold it for 6,500. You lost money. To find the loss, subtract selling price from the cost price. That's 8,000 naira minus 6,500 naira, and that gives us 1,500 naira loss. That's what we call bad market in Nigerian language. You bought a bicycle for 20,000 naira and sold it for 25,000 naira. Is that a profit or a loss? Think before we reveal the answer. It's a profit. Why? Because the selling price is higher or greater than the cost price. So 25,000 naira minus 20,000 naira gives us 5,000 naira profit. That's good business. Now let's introduce discount. A discount is a reduction in the price of something. For example, if a bag normally costs 10,000 naira and the shop reduces the price by 2,000 naira, maybe because of promotion or any other thing, they reduce the price by 2,000 naira. The new price is 8,000 naira. So to find the new price after a discount, just subtract the discount from the original price. So 10,000 naira minus 2,000 naira gives us 8,000 naira. So 8,000 naira is the new price of that product. Now let's combine what we've learned about percentages with discount. A shirt costs 10,000 naira. The shop gives a 20% discount. Now, how much is the discount? Understand the question. How much is the discount? Find the 20% of 10,000 naira. Let's start by finding the 10% of 10,000 naira. That's 1,000. That's 10% of 10,000. is 1,000. Multiply 1,000 by 2 to get your 20%, right? So that gives you 2,000 naira. So the discount is therefore 2,000 naira because it said 20% discount, and 20% of 10,000 naira is 2,000 naira. Now we find the price after the discount. 10,000 naira minus 2,000 naira equals 8,000 naira. So the customer pays 8,000 naira after the discount. Now your turn. A toy cost 5,000 naira and it sold for 6,500 naira. Can you find the profits? Pause the video and work it out. Profits equals selling price minus cost price, right? So 6,500 naira, which is the selling price, minus 5,000 naira, the cost price, equals 1,500 naira. That's your profit. So the profit is 1,500 naira. Here's our final challenge for today. A pair of shoes costs 20,000 naira. There is a 10% discount. What is the new price? That's the question. What is the new price? Remember, first find the discount, then subtract it from the original price. Pause the video and try it yourself. So 10% of 20,000 naira is 2,000 naira. Now subtract the discount. The discount is 2,000 naira. Subtract the discount from 20,000 naira. So 20,000 minus 2,000 equals 18,000. So the new price is 18,000 naira. That's our answer. So if you got that, congratulations. So now let's recap. Profit equals selling price minus cost price. Loss equals cost price minus selling price. And when there's a discount, the new price equals the original price minus the discount. Always remember that. You've done a great job following today's lesson. You now know the difference between profit, loss, and discount. Keep practicing and remember, maths becomes easier when you understand the steps. This is Slush Code Universal Tutors, where we learn, practice, and excel. See you in lesson 24. Bye.